The wind was blowing. It was cold. He took off his coat and folded it. He hated the water, could never really swim, but he went in. And before he waded in water no deeper than his knees, he was weeping, he was freezing. And I was 2,000 miles away getting a blowjob from some dumb girl I knew nothing about and cared even less for. Not even there to help or even wonder why. He folded his coat and put his phone over his heart in his left breast pocket. See, he was alone. So I'll never know. But I hope it was peaceful. He might have let go too soon, but who's to say how long any of us live anyway? I mean, back in the day, he used to laugh and joke about how I'd have a heart attack, and my heart would explode. Who knew he'd die because his heart broke? He called me 2 weeks before he went missing, 3 before they found his coat. Say, bro, he says to me, you heard what happened to Hunter, yeah? He meant Dr. Hunter S. Thompson, who had killed himself the day after I left Nano alone in the cold Midwest. Thompson was a hero to us both for different reasons, I guess. Yeah, I say. Shot himself like Hemingway. That motherfucker took care of his own destiny. Yeah, see, that's the way he and I spoke, asking yeah at the end of declarative sentences to make sure it was understood more clearly. Like, well, you understand what I'm saying, yeah?
Yeah.
Motherfucker took care of his own destiny, yeah. And what was my response? Not even a pause, just yeah. We'll remember that crazy motherfucker forever, yeah? He'll be a fucking legend for sure, yeah? It's funny what people remember about you when you die, yeah? Yeah, I say, paying no attention to his obvious call for some. I should have seen what he meant, but I was too busy trying to get some goth chick's number at the mall. What will you remember? Looking back, I can tell we weren't talking about the good doctor anymore. We were talking about him. So when I replied shark hunt and all the fear and loathing stuff, it must have hurt him. Me too, yeah, he says. So look, bro, I can tell you're busy. I'm gonna hit you back later, yeah? Yeah, I say. But he never called me again. And truth be told, I didn't give it a second thought until just under a month later when his little brother called me and said, Nano's gone. They found his body. I just went back to my corporate paid harem of waitresses, all of whom I had to have felt were more important than the poor kid who wanted nothing more than for his boy to be there for him. See, I didn't bring him with me when I moved to Maine because he was still selling drugs and generally being a thug. And I moved to try and rise above all of that. But now that I have made it out, I have to face new issues. Like, is it alright to love your new life if your best friend ain't alive to witness it with you? So as I breathe these words on the blank pages, I keep my broken heart in 2 cages and stay courageous long enough to display this admission of guilt. Nano, I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me to be, huh? My son's name is Hunter Alexander Fernando Gibson in honor of you, man, so I'm here waiting for you to stop hating me for this, or if it gets old, hanging out with Biggie, Pac, the Doc, and my mom. Get me back, please.